Hello and welcome to Back Paddock. Today we're going to look at the Analysis tab and how to export that to Excel. So if you haven't used the Analysis tab in BPAM before, that's Back Paddock Advisor Manager, I'll show you where it's at. So if we go to the Home tab, along the top here you'll see Analysis. And this just gives you the breakdowns of all of your inputs, your income, and your gross margins on a paddock by paddock basis. Now, the fun bit about this is I've got my price per hectare and cost turned on. If you untick those, you'll see just a more basic version of everything. So I like to tick those on. If you haven't seen this section before, then I'll just show you these two little sections here. So we've got price and production. So if you're looking at different scenarios, let's say you're looking at a pessimistic price, you don't think you're going to get a lot for your product, but you've got a potential high yield, this will show you what the gross margin is for this one on a per hectare or just dollar basis here. And you can also compare that to a low production at an optimistic price and make sure you're still above board with everything, or maybe make some potential adjustments to your rotation plan for the year if they're not managing the way that you want. You can, of course, also say you're going to have a fantastic year all round and look at that money glow, or look at your worst case scenario and just make sure that your baseline is still keeping you afloat for the season. Regardless of where you want to leave your inputs, I'm going to leave this as expected price and expected production for me to export this to Excel. So it's as simple as clicking the copy button up the top there. Now I have clicked that, it circled for a second, that's all that happened. Now I'm going to open up my Excel, which I happen to have in my bottom toolbar. And in the A1 cell, I'm just going to click Control V to paste. And there we have your gross margin details, so your analysis section, all available there for you to do any other interpretation, mapping, graphing, whatever else you want to do. You can, of course, repeat that for any other predictions, your low expected and high for either price or production. Have a great day.